Jay, I came across a video last night of a young gentleman who was a chef. Who did not have a social media account when he first started his business. He focused on the meals, he focused on the service, but he didn't have a social media account. So let me ask you this question. Does a chef need a social media account in order to be successful?
No, not at all. I don't think there's a lot of businesses that don't need social media accounts to be successful. It's sad that people are believe that, and people are continuously pushing that narrative. I was listening to a gentleman yesterday on YouTube. I won't say his name, but he put out this whole thing. His whole thing was about barbers, and he's saying how barbers can grow because and some of it was true when it came to you don't need 7 streams of income from different things. You can create 7 streams of income from that one thing you're doing. But he went straight digital, past. Oh, after you cutting hair, you make your money doing that. Then they went digital. Like, everything don't have to be digital. A barber can make money from cutting hair, doing trainings in person, the same trainings you talking about doing online. He can have, merchandise for himself. He can invest in owning a barbershop, and get money from that way. That's already 3 or 4 right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not against digital, but the way the world we live in now, everybody trying to push you digital. So that chef, if you're in the ecosystem that you're supposed to be in, then you won't need to be on social media to make no money at all. You don't even have to have a social media page. You can literally, if you're around other chefs and you spend time around restaurant owners, people because every situation has its own ecosystem. The liquor scenario has it. The waitresses, bartenders, hospitality industry. Everybody had their own thing, and so chefs does too. They have it too, and that chef can kick ass. You know what I'm saying? You have to do old school business, and old school business meant if you were in a certain type of business, you was around those individuals. So him being in that business, he need to be around other chefs. He need to be around people who need chefs, not want. Notice I said need. You know what I mean? Because chefs are in need for a certain class of people. Chefs are in need for restaurants. You know what I mean? And there's ways that he can sell if he's a chef that has a certain some dishes that he has, he can create a book, sell it to restaurants. He can work at different restaurants. So you can become celebrity chefs where people might not know you around the world, but in New York, in that restaurant area, you might be Meatpacking District today, Lower East Side this day, Upper West Side, this, that, and different restaurants every day, and people just coming just because they know Chef Tyrone gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? You could be doing speaking engagements, teaching, training. You do all of this stuff within your circle. Again, I'm not saying that if he wants a social media page, he can do it and it can benefit him. But we got to stop telling our kids and our business owners that you need it to be successful. Then we also have to, the last thing I would say is we have to start defining success. Because, and it's no shade to my man, but the social proof thing fucked a lot of people's mind up. Like, if a lot of people got 100,000 followers, ain't doing nothing. Ain't got no bread. You know what I'm saying? But because they got that, they're going to get a shot that other people not from certain people. You know what I'm saying? And so people are being inferior, feeling inferior that got something, really got something, to offer to the world, something that people need, but they're trying to build up their following without just going to shake hands and meeting people and saying, hey, this is what I can offer. And so success is not what you do on social media. We got to actually say, what's real success? Are you really successful? Are you really making things happen with the things that you do with your skill set? Because if that's not happening, I will focus on that, then focus on building up my damn social media following. If you're not good if you want to be a chef, but your cooking ain't that deep like that, like you think it is, then that's a problem. You know how many chefs it is online? Online chefs, ain't nobody but their family taste the damn food, but watch them cooking up food every day. And then maybe they're attractive lady, maybe attractive gentleman, maybe whatever, they're funny and they got a following, and now they call themselves chef whoever. and people running with that, they probably ain't even all of that. If you a chef, you got to get out here and let people that mean something taste your food. Mm-hmm. Critics, get people to do write-ups. Old school shit. You know what I'm saying? Say, hey, this is what I do. And then enough people saying, oh, I like that. Can you come and cook for us? Can you do this at my restaurant? Can you do this here? Yeah. But that's what success looks like. People are literally living in a fantasy world. Like, I got 1,000 followers, 500,000 followers, what's that? And they never even took the product out to the world to test it out. And so they really think that they hot. And at that point, they ain't going out to the world because they didn't already got their situation. But the problem is, that's a lottery ticket. And so for that one person, it's 500,000 people going to try to do the exact same thing and fail because you was able to luck up on social media, and they're going to usurp doing all the good stuff and the things they're supposed to do to build their brand, build their business, build their a community around themselves, and just more so get better at their craft. They're going to usurp all that to try to follow you, and that sucks.